Ganesh Chaturthi or Vinayak Chaturthi is the birthday of Ganesh Bhagwan, who gives wisdom, prosperity, and good fortune and removes all obstacles. He is invoked for auspiciousness before starting any work. It comes in the month of Bhadra, and Chaturthi means fourth day. So fourth day of first fortnight of Shukla Chaturthi, and in the month of Bhadra. So usually in August or September. Ganesh ji is the son of Shiv Bhagwan and Parvati ji, and there is a story how did he get his elephant head. And the story goes like this, that Parvati ji once when she was taking bath with the sandalwood which she used for her bath, she created a form Ganesh ji, and then she chanted some mantras and gave life to that form. So, and then she told Ganesh ji to guard the door, and she went inside her room to take some rest. So Ganesh ji was guarding the door, and Shiv Bhagwan came there, and Shiv ji was going inside the room, and Ganesh ji stopped him because Ganesh ji didn't know who he is. So he stopped him, and Shiv ji got angry and he cut his head. So when Parvati came to know about this, she started crying, and she said that she wants her son back. So then Shivji told his sevaks to go and find like anyone, whomever they see first, just bring the head of that creature. So his sevaks went to look for someone, and first animal they found was elephant. So they brought the head of the elephant back, and then Shivji placed it on the body of the Ganesh, and that's how he got his elephant head. How festival is celebrated? So on Ganesh Chaturthi, people make Ganesh deities with clay from the river banks, clay or mud from the river bank, and then they decorate it. And then they make offerings of modaks, coconut, hibiscus flower, sheaves of grass, vermilion, turmeric powder, and rice. Modak is made of rice flour, jaggery, and lentils, and is Ganesh ji's favorite food. There are two stories which goes with modak also. Like one is that when Moon came to know that Ganesh ji loves modak and he cannot resist eating modaks, so he started laughing at Ganesh ji, and Ganesh ji got very angry, and he cursed Moon and said that now you will not like always be so beautiful constantly. So since that they people say that that's why like Moon its size goes down, and then it comes back to its original size, and then it goes down again, and again this cycle repeats. Other story is that when Ganesh ji was eating modak and Moon started laughing at him, and Ganesh ji threw one of his tusks at Moon, and Parvati ji came, and she saw that, and she cursed Moon, and she said whoever looks at Moon on that day, he will be considered of doing wrong things. So, and since that day, like Ganesh ji has only one tusk. So after the celebrations like singing and dancing etc. for 10 days, on 11th day the deity is taken in procession. People go through the town streets, and finally to a river, and the deity is then submerged there in the river. So it was made out of clay or mud from the river bank, and then it goes back to the same place in the nature. And before immersion of the deity, the final offerings of coconut, flowers, and camphor is made. And it is believed that when the Murti is submerged, then he leaves for his final journey to his divine abode, and with him he takes all the misfortunes of humans. Ganesh ji, there are many names of Ganesh Bhagwan. And some of them are like Vakratunda. Vakratunda means one with a curved trunk. Another is Ekdanta, means one tusked. Then is Krishna Pingashka, black and red eyes. Gaja Vaktra means elephant faced. Lambodra means big bellied. Vikata means gigantic one. Vigna Raja means removal of obstacles. And Dhumra Varna, it means smoke colored one. And with a moon on the forehead, he is also called Falachandra. And Vinayaka means supreme leader. He is also called Ganpati, which means commander of the troops. Gajanana means elephant faced. And Surpakarna means one with large ears. And Musika Vahana means one who rides on a mouse. So there are like some like symbols, like body parts which teach us some like good things, the Ganesha's body parts, like one tusk. One Ganesha trunk has two tusks, one of them is broken. And one tusk teaches us to make the right choices in life, to keep the good habits and discard the bad habits. So big bodied, the huge body indicates that the entire cosmos or the universe comprising of all living things and all manifestations of nature are encompassed within it. Big bellied Lambodra, Ganeshji has a big belly and it represents the ability to take in and digest the knowledge so that it can be used. He swallows and stores all our problems and removes all our worries. He has large ears and it indicates that Veda can only be learned by listening to the teacher. The ears teach us to listen and learn. And the teachings then have to be pondered upon, for which wisdom symbolized by Ganesha's large head is necessary. And the large head represents wisdom of a man of perfection. The trunk also has a wide range of abilities, and the Ganesha's trunk is symbolic of his power of discrimination. The trunk teaches us to think intelligently and to live wisely. In one of his four hands, Ganesha holds an axe. So with this, he cuts off our attachments to worldly objects and ends our sorrows. In another hand, he holds a rope. He pulls us close to him and ties us to him, which is the highest goal. The third hand is open. He is ever ready to bless and protect anyone who worships him. The fourth hand holds Modakam. He rewards us for our efforts to reach him. Ganesha's vehicle is mouse, and the mouse represents our mind filled with desires. A person who thinks clearly keeps his mind under control, just as Ganesha controls the mouse on which he rides. Ganesha's mouse teaches us to be obedient. There are 8 incarnations of Ganesh Bhagwan. He took 8 incarnations to conquer the vices that afflict human beings and turn their minds away from righteousness. So these vices were the given forms of demons whom Ganesha conquers. So the 8 incarnations are Vikata, which conquers Kamasura, lust. The second incarnation is Lambodra, which conquers Krodhasura, anger. Third is Gajanana, which conquers Lobhasura or greed. Fourth incarnation is Mahodara, which conquers Mohasura, infatuation. Ekdanta conquers Madasura, vanity. Vakratunda conquers Matsarasura, envy. Vigna Raja conquers Mamasura or attachment, and Dhum Ravarana conquers Abhimanasura or ego. There are like 32 forms of Ganesha which have been described. So these are like Bal Ganpati, which is a childlike Ganpati. Tarun Ganesha, which is youth Ganpati. Then Bhakti Ganesha, devotee Ganpati. Veera is valiant Ganpati. Shakti is powerful Ganpati. Dvija is twice form Ganpati. Siddhi is accomplished, and Uchishta is the Ganpati devouring the remnants of meal. Vigna is removal of obstacles. Shipra is easy to appease. Hasamba is mother's beloved son. Lakshmi is fortunate. Maha great. Vijaya victorious. Nritya is dancing Ganpati. Urdhra is elevated. Ek Kashana is single syllable. Vara is boon giver. Trayakshara is AUM Ganpati. Ganpati, like is the Bhagwan of these three letters. And Shirpra, Parada is a quick responder. Prasada is quick responder. Haridra is yellow colored Ganpati. Ek Danta is single tusk. Shrishti is creator. Uddanda is unchanged. Rinamochana is a liberator of deaths. Dhundi is fought after. Dvimukha is two-faced. Trimukha is three-faced. Singha is the lion Ganpati, and one is Yoga Ganpati. Then there is Durga Ganpati, which is invincible, and Sankatnashan, dispeller of troubles.
Sankatnashana Ganesh Strotum. Pranamya Shri Sadevam Gauri Putram Vinayakam Bhaktavasam Smare Nityam Ayukamartha Siddhade Prathamam Vakrutundam Cha Ekadam Tam Dvitiyakam Tritiyam Krishna Pingaksham Gajavaktram Chaturthakam Lambodaram Panchamam Cha Sashtam Vikatameva Cha Saptamam Vignarajam Cha Dhumravarnam Tathashtakam Navamam Balachandram Cha Dashamam Tu Vinayakam Ekadasham Ganapatim Dvadasham Tu Gajananam Dvadashetani Namani Sandhya Yapathena Raha Nacha Vignabhayam Tasya Sarvasiddhikaram Prabhu.